Hey, welcome back to AGM Learned. So above in the post correlating with this video, I did make a quick video showing you how to go ahead and turn your announcement bar on, get it generally styled. But now I want to show you some CSS hacks to make it a little bit more usable as a secondary navigation. So first and foremost, you want to remove the X, this here in the corner, so visitors can't exit out. I'm copy and pasting all this directly over from the post. So bam, you can see the X is now gone. We don't want people exiting out of the navigation. So that is step one. Next thing, now this all becomes kind of preference. So totally up to you if you want to use all of this. Next is I like to right align the text just to make it, again, look more like navigation and to align with my other nav. This is something you'll need to play around with based on the margins of your site. But, play around with the padding here to get it to align with your other nav. You could also, of course, align it to the left if that makes more sense. Totally your call. So I'm gonna keep it to the right because we tend to read kind of left or right. This type of secondary nav would be something typically would be used for something really important, so like a call to action, a phone number, something you want something to click. Okay, so we got it over to the right. Cool. Next thing I want to do is actually, let me go ahead and remove the underline. So I don't want my link to be underlined. Cool, done. Next, I want to make this look like a button. So there's no way to actually make it a button. We're going to do it ourselves. I'll need to refresh to make this work. But the way this works, you'll see that you go into marketing, go into your announcement bar. This, whatever you're targeting here, has to be italicized. This EM is saying, hey, in the announcement bar, make the italic portion look like this. So let me refresh because Squarespace has been glitching a little bit lately. I'm, of course, missing a closing bracket. There we go. Okay, so now it's looking more like a button. This is, of course, not styled the way I'd want it to be styled. So you can play around with the padding of it, your font size, your border radius if you want it to be more rounded, all of that, color, of course, etc. So this last one here, I always keep in font style normal, basically saying don't make this, I actually don't want this to be italic. I'm just, targeting the italic thing, but actually make it non-italic is what that's doing. So you can play around with how this looks, but that gives you kind of a button look. And then last, the thing I like to do, which you will not be able to really see on my site because I do have a dark background, is adding a drop shadow to the announcement bar. It depends on how much I want this to be called out. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. But if you want this bar to just pop out a little bit more, you can add that drop shadow, which again, you can see maybe a little, but not too much on mine because of the dark background. Okay, that's it. Now you have a really cool setup. I will put in the post a little bit extra. You can always add a hover effect to this. You could add a drop shadow directly to the button we've created, all of that. So you can totally get crazy with the CSS. All right, hope you enjoy.